Hi everyone, it's me Ashe back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a new pick a card on what people are assuming about you right now. So all you need to do is select between groups 1 through 3 and head to the timestamps that are going to be pinned below for your reading. And I'll see you at your card selection or your car selection. Ashe. Hi, group number 1. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what people are assuming about you right now. I'm super excited to do this particular reading, you guys, because sometimes I feel like there is this narrative that is painted to where we're not supposed to care what people think about us, which is true, but on a human level, you guys know I'm very practical. Sometimes the way that people perceive us, sometimes the assumptions that people make about us, they really affect us, especially if it's somebody that is really close to you or somebody who you look up to or somebody who you want to make proud, like a mom, a dad, things like that, So it does affect us, So I just want to do a reading on what people are assuming about you right now. Just to give you some clarity, because maybe you may think that people are assuming the worst and they're actually not, or maybe you think the people around you are assuming the best and it's actually not the case. So yeah. So let's take a look and see. Let me just shuffle really quickly here. All right, so group number 1, Spirit. What are people assuming about group number 1? Hold on, you guys. Oh gosh. Okay. What are people assuming about group number 1, Spirit? Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands here. Okay, so group 1. A lot of people are assuming that your hard work will not pay off, okay? That is the very first message that I'm getting, that people feel like they see you working hard. Maybe you're starting a business. Maybe you just started a workout routine. Maybe you are really dedicated to a job. They're just people that really feel like your hard work is just not going to pan off. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, so there's just people who really feel like your hard work is not going to pan out to anything. They see you working really hard. Maybe you're tired all the time. You're saying, hey, I can't go out. I can't, go to parties. I can't, socialize and things like that, because I see that you're really focused on something right now. But a lot of people are thinking that you overwork yourself. A lot of people are assuming that you overwork yourself and that it's not going to pay off. I don't know why I'm hearing that part, the not gonna pay off, but let's get some clarification. Yeah, the death card in reverse. Yep. They don't think it's going to change. They don't think your situation is going to change from whatever it is that you're doing right now. They don't see you being successful. They don't see all your hard work really bringing about a significant change in your life. Okay, let's see if they're right. Okay, because sometimes, we get stuck in situations, we get stuck in routine, and sometimes other people can see, more than we can see what's working and what's not working. So let's see, Spirit, is this hard work going to pay off? Let's see. Okay, so the message that I'm hearing for you guys, to be quite honest with you, is, and this is not going to be for every person who watches this, because this is a general message. But for some of you, they're right. This hard work is not going to pay off, okay? You're still going to be in this cycle. You're still going to be in this financial rut. You're still going to be trying to figure out how you're going to pay your bills. You're still going to be very stuck, Hold on, guys. Let me try to get some more messages about this, because this is super interesting. This is super interesting to me. Okay, Spirit, why is this not going to pay off? Why are they right? Don't you hate when people are right? Why is this not going to work out? Okay, we have the 9 of Cups. Okay. Why is this not going to work out for group number 1? The King of Swords. Okay, it's because you have this idea, okay, group 1, you have this idea about what you want in your life, but it's like you try to focus on things that are going to bring you financial success, but not emotional fulfillment, okay? And it's like your brain is telling you, just keep going, just keep working, don't stop. And it's like your heart's not in it. Your heart's not in it, and that's why you're not going to see the changes that you want to see as far as this situation. Yeah, the 3 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, your heart's not in it, you guys. So it's like let's say, for example, you want to start a business, right? You want to start a business, but you don't care about let me see. Okay, so people always ask me, Ashe, like, what business should I start? And I always, my response is always, ask yourself, how can you help other people and help yourself, right? Every business, no matter what it is, it doesn't have to be spiritual based, is based upon helping someone else and helping yourself, okay? That's how you stay in balance with the universal laws, right? And so I feel like whatever it is that you're focused on right now, whether it's a business or it's a job, or for somebody, it could even be a relationship, okay? You're more focused on the money that it could potentially bring in versus your emotional attachment to this, versus how you can help other people and how you can help yourself, okay? And so you're gonna burn out very quickly on whatever this is. And you're not being very resourceful, okay? Okay, you're not being very resourceful. There's something that you're ignoring, is what I'm hearing, as it relates to your life purpose, okay? Your life path, okay? You're ignoring something, and other people can see it, and you can't see it. So it's something that you're working on right now, group number 1, that it is not serving you. Everybody can see it. You just can't see it, and you may feel like the whole world is against you, okay? You may feel like everybody is just talking smack and nobody really knows what you need to do with your life, okay? And I'm here as your favorite tarot reader, okay, to tell you that these people are right, okay? They can see that your heart's not in it. They can see that you're overworking yourself and you're being underpaid. They can see that maybe you need to walk away from this job. They could see that maybe you need to try something different in business. And let me pull some more scenarios, because this doesn't have to just be work and business. I'm also picking up on a relationship that is just weighing you down, that's not serving your highest good, that you don't want to let go of. Let's see. Yeah, we have the 4 of Wands here. So for some of you guys, this could be a relationship, okay? That everybody could see that this person is not the person for you. This could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. Everybody could see that this person is not the person for you, but you. Everybody can see that you are somebody who are meant to be with someone else. Be with someone who believes in you. Be with someone who supports you. Someone who, helps you out financially. And it's like you can't see it. And I'm not judging you guys because I have been there, okay? Everybody can see that my past relationship was not for me, but my ass. But sometimes it takes for that outside source. Sometimes it takes for that tarot reading to hit, okay? Before you're like, how do I get out of this cycle? Some of you guys are not in a relationship with who you're meant to be with. Look at that, the Emperor. Some of you guys, Spirit, show me who they're in a relationship right now compared to the Emperor. Show me who they're in a relationship with right now. The energy of this person. The Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah. This person wants to keep you to themselves, okay? If this is a person that we're talking about here, you guys, they want to keep you to themselves. They don't want you to be in the limelight. They don't want you to be successful because they're afraid of losing you. They're afraid of you manifesting or getting the attention of this Emperor energy. The Emperor energy is this boss, okay? This man is in charge, living large. He doesn't take no shit. Look at that. The Ace of Cups and the Star card. So this person is intentionally or maybe even unintentionally holding you back, you guys, because they don't want you to really be with someone. They don't want you. This person could be very jealous, okay? This person could be very jealous-hearted, all right? This person could even be someone who doesn't have much ambition about them, okay? Very hurt, very bitter. They lack commitment towards you. They maybe even, cheat, or they have cheated in the past. May have a drinking problem, always hanging out with friends, things like that. Just no drive in general. And so they don't want you to realize your fullest potential. And it's like everybody could see that this person doesn't deserve you, but you. But now I'm telling you. So whether this is a relationship, whether this is a job that doesn't deserve you, whether this is, a business that needs your full attention, that you need to, redirect your steps, okay? That's what people are assuming about you right now, okay? So I'm going to pull one oracle card for you guys. I'm going to pull one oracle card for you guys. Let me see. Let me shuffle again. What are people assuming about? Wow. Okay, so we have, remember, love is the key. Love what you have in your life right now. Okay, so I'm going to read this from the book because I really feel like this card is talking about love being the key. And if you don't have your heart in it, then it's not for you. If your heart's not in it, if you're just dealing with this situation just because, remember, ask yourself, do I love this? Do I love this relationship? Do I love this business? Do I love this job? And if not, what do you need to do to change it? Okay, so it says, love is such a powerful force. Love is manifestation. Think of a time when you felt unwavering love for something. You will see that it manifested. Love propelled you forward to manifest those things, experiences into your life. Whatever you are wanting now, draw it into your life. Manifest it with love. Love is the only ingredient to manifest. Manifestation from fear does not work. You will get something entirely different. What works in your life is created. You manifest it with love. Remember, love is the key. Fear just gets in the way. Fear of not trusting yourself. Fear of loss. Fear of getting it wrong. Fear steps in and makes a mess. To turn it around, love what you have right now in your life. Love what has been created. Love your future goals and acquisitions. Give them your love and they will return this love by achieving being what you hope for. Love is what creates love. Fear creates fear. So what this means, you guys, is that a lot of you have manifested people in your life. You manifested a job out of fear. So now you're stuck working this job and it's not really paying you shit, but you're just so afraid of not paying your bills, that you're stuck with this job because you manifested it with fear. You're stuck with the business or business idea because you want something that makes money quick because you manifested out of fear. You're stuck in this relationship because you just manifested out of fear, not wanting to be alone, and now you feel stuck. fuck? You get where I'm going, you guys? So this is what people are assuming about you right now, but the story's not over, you guys. You have the ability right now to change your story, you guys. Remember, love is the key. So whatever it is that you're manifesting in your life right now, however you are rewriting your story, make sure that you remember that the only ingredients that you need is love, baby. Ashe. Hi, group number 2. It's your girl Ashe back at you with another video. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what people are assuming about you right now. So just like I said in the introduction, a lot of times we have people that assume things about us based upon our car, our appearance, our job. I mean, heck, that's typically the first question people ask you when they meet you is, what do you do? You know? And I think, it's because we want to treat the person based upon the judgment of their status in society, But people make a lot of assumptions all the time about people. It's called judgment. And, I just wanted to do a reading because sometimes people make a judgment about us, and even though we know that they aren't that these judgments aren't true, sometimes they do linger, and it starts to make us reevaluate who we are, if that makes sense. So I wanted to do a quick reading just to kind of get a feel for what the people are like in your life around you, what judgments they may be placing over you, that maybe you need to let go of, or even judgments that they have been making about you of things that maybe you can't see about yourself that maybe you need to look into to change or work through. So I'm not gonna lie, I had such a hard time recording this video, you guys, such a hard time. So the first thing that I'm picking up about you guys is that people might have a hard time getting to know you. Okay? People may have such a hard time getting to know you. They may feel like you're impossible to connect to. You may not have a lot of friends. You may not socialize a lot with a lot of people. And so you, out of any group, I really feel like people think that they know you and they don't know you. So let's go ahead and see. And we're going to start off with the oracle cards for you guys. Let's see, Spirit. Okay, so we have stay strong, be a guiding light, ground yourself, be love. So the message that I'm getting from this, and we're going to read from the book, you guys, is that a lot of people, they see you as a very strong person. It's like nothing that you go through, it seems to really affect you. And you've been through a lot of things in your life, group number 2, okay? People have seen you go through these things. People have seen you transition. People have seen your trauma, you know what I'm saying? But they perceive it as you being strong. And I'm not saying you're not strong, but I'm just saying that I don't think people give you any compassion, okay? They don't give you any compassion as far as maybe for example that, you're strong, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt, So that's the first thing that I'm getting. Let's go ahead and read this card from the book. It says, fear is a trap for you. When you worry about others, you fall in. Their lives are their own to direct. I know you want the best for them. However, they need to do it their own way without interference. All around you are people who are struggling at the moment. They are at difficult parts of their lives. Stay strong, be a guiding light, remind them of their benevolence, the truth of their perfection and unlimited potential. They can do anything, but most importantly, to love who they are, where they are going, and where they have been. It is nothing to do with you and how you have conducted yourself. It is about their paths and how they choose to walk. Be free of the guilt, burden of responsibility. It is not yours to bear. You are free from this. You are walking your own path. And even though they are coincide, and joined at times, to stay on your own path, ask for guidance from Spirit. Be careful you don't step off your path and onto another's, for then you are lost to yourself. So yeah, you guys, what I'm picking up from this message is that you guys come across as like the anchor in your family, the anchor. You're the mom friend. You're the one that everybody sees as the strong person, that you have your shit together. But in reality, it's like people don't check on you. They don't see if you're okay. They don't see if you need support or you need help. People just come to you with their problems. And honey, I resonate with that. I think people think that I love just hearing their problems, okay? I think people think they can just hit me up and, I just always want to talk about their problems, okay? And I often find in my personal life that whenever I'm not available to hear someone's problems, when they want me to hear their problems, they typically like hold a grudge against me. You know what I mean? And, that hurts my feelings, because it's like whenever I feel like I put myself first, it's like the other people who need support or guidance from me, they try to punish me for putting myself first. And so for whatever reason, I just want to share that with you guys, because I feel like you guys are going through the same thing. It's like, where are you motherfuckers when I'm going through shit? You know what I mean? And it's like, that's because people just see you as strong. They see you as invincible. They see you as unstoppable. And even though, let's say you're going through shit in your life and they know about it, it's kind of like they just know that you're going to get through it. You know what I mean? And it sucks, right? But it's the truth. You are going to get through it, So let's go ahead and see what else people are assuming about you. What are people assuming about group number 2? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The 4 of Wands. Some of you guys may even be struggling right now with your living situation, with your finances, or maybe even your relationship. You may be running a business, or you may be struggling to balance out your career and your home life, or your career and your children. And it's this energy here with this Queen of Wands in reverse of people just thinking that, oh, this is just a little imbalance for her. This is just a little imbalance for him. You know what I mean? Like that energy, like, they'll be okay. They're just going through something, but my problems, they're more important. People just assume that this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And you know what's so crazy? Wait, let's stay on topic. Y'all. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who is financially very independent, you guys. This person is so people see you as very freaking independent. You don't need anybody. Like I said, you may have a business. Maybe you are trying to run a business and you work from home and it's like this conflict. They see you as always having time to focus on yourself, your sensual pleasures, always having time. Like, oh, she's going through shit. Well, how's she at the nail shop? Oh, she's going through shit. How is she shopping at the mall? You know what I'm saying? Like, people see you as someone who is focused on nurturing and providing for other people. You know what I'm saying? And they see you like, oh, if you have time to so they see you as like, if you have time to like nurture yourself, then you have time to talk to me about my problems, And it's like you are in this process of creating this financial independence for yourself, working for yourself, starting your own business, or supporting your lifestyle with whatever income you have, People see you as just super nurturing. Like, let's say you do meal prep, let's say you go on vacations alone, or you're always tending to yourself. People, you are somebody who likes to stay to yourself a lot, and people see that as a privilege. Like, you're able to stay to yourself, or you're able to do things on your own. And because you're able to, not focus on other people, that means that your life is great. That means your life is fabulous. You know what I mean? People really see you as somebody who is able to balance that work home really good. They see you as someone who's a refuge, who is somebody who's very peaceful, who's very, you have your shit together. Okay. Let's see what else. One more card, Spirit. What do people assume about group number 2? Okay. So we have too many cards, but I'll show you. We have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. People feel too, like, if you have kids, people feel like you're stingy with your kids. Like, they feel like you're stingy with your kids. Like, your kids can never do things with their kids. Your kids are better than their kids. They think that about you, okay? or they think that you're too good to associate with them on some level. And it's literally not the case. Okay, what do people assume about group number 2? We have the 6 of Cups coming out. Yeah, I was going to say the word nostalgic, but yeah, we have the 4 of Swords underneath the bottom of the deck, you guys. So yeah, people see you as this person who's just chilling, resting, and really you're just trying to fucking not lose your mind. It's like you have shit going on, but you're just like, oh, I'm not gonna lose my mind about it, you know. And people just see you as just meditating when really you're over there like crying in your head, but the tears won't come out, you know. Stressed the fuck out about your life, you know. But this is how people perceive you. As well as with the 6 of Cups here, you guys, people perceive you as well as somebody who is very innocent, very joyful, very blessed even. You're somebody who doesn't let your past hold you back. And a lot of the people in your life, they allow their past to hold them back. And so they see it as you almost being like super blessed by God or something. Like you have a superpower or something, you know. They see you as being a great mom as well. Okay. They see you as being a really great mom. Okay. How else do people perceive you? What are their assumptions? Okay. So we have 3 cards. We're going to take these cards. Okay. So the first card we have is schedule yourself in. Yeah, you always make time for you. You know, and people are very envious of that. I feel like, you know, people are very envious of that. And we have get up and get moving. You're always doing something. You're always on the go. You're always working on something. You're always trying to better yourself, you know. And then we have practice patience. Yeah, people see you as a really patient, calm, soothing person. And that's why people come to you with their drama and their problems and stuff all the time, because no matter what you're going through, they always see you getting through it. All right, group number 2, that is what people are assuming about you right now. Let me know in the comments how it resonates, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Hey, group number 3, let's go ahead and take a look and see what people are assuming about you right now. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what people are assuming about you. Group number 3, I'm picking up on that you guys are very quiet. You don't do a lot of talking, you know. It's like you're one of those people that when you get in like social settings, if you don't have anything to say, you're not the person that kind of like breaks the silence. You know what I mean? You have those people that they just like, you know, no shade, but like they love to hear themselves talk. So the silence just utterly disturbs their mental health. You're not one of those people. In fact, I feel like people like that annoy the fuck out of you. You're one of those people that are very quiet, very cerebral. But it's like when you do have something to say, you have something to say, you know? And I think that a lot of people are intimidated by you, intimidated by your silence, intimidated by your knowledge. And maybe you might even have like a serious face. Like let's say you have like Saturn in your first house or something like that. Or maybe Saturn even in your 12th house, you know, or your 7th house, you know, like you just have this very serious way of like having relationships with other people, connecting with other people. You might even be that person, you know, and I'm kind of like this too, you guys. Like I take my friendships very seriously. It's an extension of my family. They are like family. And so I don't like when people just love to say like, oh, we're friends, you know, and you don't even know this person. Or I get a red flag when people, specifically women, when they meet me and we're trying to become friends and they're like, oh my God, I love you. And it's like, well, I don't love you, so what do you love about me? You know, like that's a red flag for me. Like, like what's wrong with you? You crazy bitch, you know? So I just feel like you guys are these people that, you know, you're quiet, okay? Let's see. So we have breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we have dream with your heart. Dream big. Yeah, you're these, like you have these very big ideas, these very big dreams, right? Group number 3, but it's like you don't just go around telling people your dreams. You're somebody that like you have this energy to where you're like, I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can't stand people who are just all talk and no action. You know, you're a shower, you're a doer, you're not a talker. You know, and people pick that up on about you very quickly, and you intimidate a lot of people. especially liars. You really intimidate them because like you see right through their bullshit. You could have predominant Scorpio placements as well. You don't have to, but you really, really have this energy about you to where like people lie to you and they know that they're lying to you and you know that they're lying to you. I don't know, I'm just getting this like spirit is showing me like a standoff kind of like you just look like you really think I'm supposed to believe that, you know, like, but you don't say a word, you know, your energy is very intimidating. Okay, so let's read this card from the book. It says, you're fragile at the moment, easily swayed, influenced when you are ungrounded. A look can throw you off. How you get yourself back on path is by calming the mind and connecting with spirit. When you get knocked off or stopped by something, reassurance from spirit is all you need to know that it will all work out. Keep your focus on what you want and the universe will arrange this to happen. Properties, solid. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm getting so tongue-tied. It's Mercury retrograde. Properties sold, new house buying, new careers, healthy finances, a healthy you. Whatever it is you can attract can create in your life. Breathe love into your life. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. My reading is all off today. Remember the importance of breath. It will come for others when you show the way by example. You are doing well. Remind yourself to breathe, ground yourself, and love where you are now. Love your past, love your future. Breathe love into your life. So you guys, what I'm picking up from this as far as how it relates to this particular reading is that people think that you're like always in this very meditative state, but like internally, like in your mind, you're like always freaking the fuck out about something. People see you as like a very nonchalant ass person. Like they see you as just very chill, nonchalant. Man, she's not worried about nothing. Like, man, she doesn't let anything. And some people, they may even see it as you being like unmotivated. But it's like, you don't know what's going on in my mind. Like, I'm freaking out about this. I'm planning this. I'm worried about that. They think you don't give a shit about nothing, you know? And I think you kind of enjoy people thinking that you don't give a shit about anything, you know? Like, so that it's like this armor that you kind of wear. But really in reality, between me and you, okay, friend, you give a shit. You give a lot. You care a lot, okay? But it's like maybe in your past you were like taken advantage of because like people knew that you care, so you just build this wall up to where you could pretend like you don't care about nothing. You could have been that person. You could have been that person as well that like when you were growing up as a kid, like let's say you got spankings or anything like that, like you tried to act like it didn't hurt. Because you felt like if you showed that it didn't hurt, then they would just stop and find a new way to discipline you, you know? Like you have that energy about you. Okay, so let's see what else people are assuming about you. People assume that the reason why you have a lot of success in your life is because of either family or you have a lot of success in your life because of how... somebody thinks that you have a lot of success in your life because of like you moving away from family, you know, or let's say someone passed away in your family and they think you got an inheritance or like a trust fund or some shit like that, you know. People know that you don't take handouts, you know. You don't take handouts from other people. You don't take handouts is what I'm hearing. And they also feel like you're fearless. They feel like you're very fearless, that you don't overthink about things. You just take action on things and things just work out for you. And in reality, you know, I'm not saying that you're not this person, but that's not how you perceive yourself when you look in the mirror. You perceive yourself as somebody who's afraid to be a leader, somebody who's afraid to take action on certain things, somebody who's afraid to like ruffle feathers, you know. And that's oftentimes why you're really quiet, is because you don't want to start shit, you know. You don't want to be in drama, you know. So you just kind of let people think that they're winning, let them think that they're kind of getting over on you, you know. And you know, I really feel like people think that you're stupid. They think that they can fucking play with you sometimes, you know? It's like some of you guys, people, you have this energy about you to where people know not to fuck with you, which is cool. Everybody's going to be a little different. This is a general message. And then there are other people who feel like that you are so like aloof that they can just do anything to you and they're going to get away with it, you know? And there are people in the past who have thought this and thought they got away with some shit. And in reality, they fucked themselves over. They fucked themselves out of a blessing, out of an opportunity. And I really feel like you guys, Spirit uses you guys as a blessing. And oftentimes you hear about people taking blessings for granted. And I feel like a lot of people take you for granted, okay, group 3? And because of that, they associate you with the reason why their life has gone to shit. Crazy enough, specifically family, okay? Let me clear this out because that's the message that I'm getting. And I'm gonna get a new deck and pull some more cards. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so I wanted to pull some more cards. Let's see, what else do people assume about you? What do people assume about group number 3? Okay, yeah. People really think that you're like in your head, you guys, for real. They think that you're very analytical. They don't think that you're somebody who's overly emotional. They think that your head is always in the clouds, you know what I'm saying? And they think that they think as well that you have a lot of patience and you're very strong-willed. You're also very creative. You could make something creative. You could do something that's creative, entertainment or something like that. You could be really fun. It's like you have this energy about you to where you're very calm, cool, and collected, but you know how to turn a party out. You know, like you know how to turn things up a notch. You know, you know how to have fun and like connect with people while keeping yourself hidden. You know what I mean? You could be an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could also be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You don't have to be those signs for this reading to resonate with you, or an Aquarius, okay? But I feel like you do a very good job at keeping yourself hidden while only showing people the parts that you want them to see. So everybody, it's like, what I'm picking up, you guys, is that everybody in your life is going to have a different perception of you. Everybody. Because you know what part of yourself to show to certain people. And so it's like if you were to gather all the people in your life together for them to say, hey, what do you know about this person? Everybody's will be so freaking different. You know why? Because you know who in your life can handle certain aspects of you and you know who cannot handle it or who you don't want to show that aspect of yourself to. So we have create your own luck. Okay. And usually for these cards, you know, I use them as affirmation cards. But what I'm getting here from this create your own luck is some of you guys need to purchase this crystal. It's called Aventurine. Okay. What do people assume about group number 3? What do people assume? Okay. So people also assume that you know your worth. And this is something that I feel like you struggle with, knowing your worth, knowing your value. But people think you just got it all in the bag and then go with the flow. People really think that you're somebody who just kind of goes with the flow. You know, you don't, you know, try to, you know, create drama and things like that. And sometimes that may make you feel like people run over you, you know. Yeah, so that is what I'm picking up for what people are assuming about you guys. Let me know in the comments how it resonates with you. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.